Imagine, if you will, a world without oxygen. What if, for just 5 seconds, all the oxygen on Earth simply vanished? An intriguing thought, isn't it? But what would really happen? Oxygen, as we all know, is an essential part of life on Earth. It's not just that we humans need it to breathe, it plays a vital role in many of the planet's systems. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals, from the depths of the oceans to the highest mountains, life as we know it depends on oxygen. So what if all that oxygen disappeared for 5 seconds? Firstly, the sky would go dark. Yes, during daylight hours. This is because oxygen in the Earth's atmosphere scatters sunlight, which is why the sky appears blue. Without oxygen, there would be less scattering, and the sky would appear black, much like it does in outer space. Secondly, everyone's inner ear would explode. The human body is adapted to the current level of oxygen in the atmosphere. A sudden drop in oxygen levels would cause a rapid drop in air pressure, which our ears, unfortunately, would not be able to handle. Thirdly, all untreated metal would instantly weld together. This is due to the fact that oxygen creates a layer of oxidation on metal, which prevents it from sticking together. Without this layer, metal objects would instantly fuse. And finally, everyone would get sunburn. Oxygen in the Earth's atmosphere absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun. Without it, these rays would reach the surface unfiltered, causing severe sunburn. Now what if the oxygen came back after those 5 seconds? Well, there would be a loud boom as air rushes back into the space previously occupied by oxygen. And then, things would mostly go back to normal. However, the effects of those 5 seconds would be long-lasting. The damage to our ears would likely be permanent, and the sudden sunburn would take time to heal. Metal objects would remain fused together, and any fires that started due to the lack of oxygen would now have plenty of fuel. So, while 5 seconds without oxygen might not seem like a big deal, the effects would be dramatic and far-reaching. It's a reminder of just how much we depend on this simple element, and how much we take it for granted. In conclusion, the disappearance of oxygen for 5 seconds would plunge the world into darkness, cause widespread physical harm, and potentially even ignite fires. It's a fascinating, if somewhat terrifying, thought experiment. But thankfully, it's one that we're unlikely to ever have to experience for real. Our planet's oxygen isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and for that, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Remember, oxygen is more than just a gas we need to breathe. It's a vital part of our planet's systems, from the color of the sky to the protection against harmful sun rays. It's the silent hero that keeps life on Earth possible. So, the next time you take a deep breath, take a moment to appreciate the oxygen that makes it all possible.